So what is this?
Wait, what is it?
This is mouth tape. Let me explain.
Tonight is my first night wearing mouth tape ever.
Oh my gosh, wait, there's a little mouth hole.
So mouth tape is pretty much any kind of tape, usually from the top lip to the bottom lip to help kind of keep the lips and teeth and jaw closed when we're sleeping. It's just a little bit on kind of the top of your lip and a little bit on the bottom of your lip. Right? We can still kind of mumble or even talk a little bit around it. Some mouth tape goes around the edges, little slit in the middle. You can do a little bit from the top to bottom, essentially porous medical tape.
I wanted to have a week of sleeping with the mouth tape in order to be able to give a proper review.
I really like that she tried mouth taping for a whole week. Our sleep varies a lot night to night, and it's much more accurate to get a better feel over 7 days.
Night one was weird. I woke up a few times. I woke up one time. If you've ever randomly gotten a stuffy nose or something while you're talking and you kind of end up going like this, like... I did that in the middle of the night.
What could the coughing or gagging be? It can be that if we're sleeping on our back in dream sleep, our muscles are paralyzed. That could have actually been a little apnea event or disruption in breathing, or that choking and gasping could just be not getting enough air in, and so that you woke up.
And also, when I try new things, often I get really excited during the night for the results.
Emotional state has a huge effect on sleep. The frontal part of our brain being really excited about something, say like big thing happening the next day, definitely can disrupt your sleep, make it harder to get into deep sleep.
As the week went on and as I got better at sealing it on my mouth, I was going comatose at night. I was getting such deep sleep. I was having such vivid dreams, which to me tells me that I was getting deep sleep.
Deep sleep is actually a lot like a coma. One example of deep sleep would be like when a kid falls asleep, they have a lot more deep sleep than adults, and you can pick them up out of the car, carry them inside, they don't wake up at all. That's the deep sleep that we think is really restorative and important for the brain, and it's improved by good breathing and normal oxygen levels. The same thing with dream sleep. We get more dream sleep where our brain is very active, we have very vivid dreams. We get more of that when our sleep is less disrupted, when we have less snoring and normal oxygen levels.
I don't know if you can see in that video, but those mouthpieces do have a tiny little sliver over your mouth, like tiny, tiny. So if you open your lips under the tape, you could breathe in and out of that. It's keeping your mouth way more shut than it would without the tape.
Mouth tape is supposed to actually allow a little bit of air to get around your mouth. The goal of it isn't really to suffocate you. It's just to keep your lips and your teeth closer together. And so there should be a little bit of air leaking around the edges, or that you could mumble or talk a little bit around it. That would be good. For people who breathe a little bit through their nose and also breathe through their mouth, maybe their mouth hangs open a little bit, maybe they snore a little bit on occasion, that's kind of the person who could benefit, because when the mouth is shut, they can breathe through their nose. The people who only breathe through their mouth and they either have really obstructed, closed nasal passages, if they close their mouth, they might not be able to breathe at all. That person's going to have a lot of trouble with mouth tape. Might not even be recommended for them.